Hello everybody, and welcome to the Gamestork Daily News Update, which is coming to you today in lots of fun fashion, with lots of Nintendo Switch news. If you'd like to subscribe, please hit the button below. It's lots of fun here on Gamestork, and without further ado, let's jump into the news.
Gamestork, delivering news, reviews, and playthroughs like a newborn baby.
So with that great intro, right, from probably the dorkiest version of me I can think of, we're going to start out with some really neat news. I don't know about you guys who are just desperately hungry for Monster Hunter Double Cross. Well, Monster Hunter Double Cross Switch details have come out this week along with a new Nintendo Switch trailer, which talk about Rumble, downloadable content, and more. To be more specific, so new to the Switch version of Monster Hunter Double Cross is Rumble. However, this is not HD Rumble. This is just standard Rumble. So the feature is enabled when a monster roars, and you can strike the monster with a hunting arc. And when Baru Faruku's special move known as Comet connects, you can also feel Rumble there. So Rumble can be enabled or disabled at any time. I think that, or should I say, I wish that they would have went along with the HD Rumble and done something more, but hey, at least this is something new that you won't find on the 3DS version, and it'll be kind of cool. Alongside Rumble, players can use the left stick to increase or decrease the size of the map. Simply press it to increase or decrease the map size. So the function can be particularly useful when you're hunting or searching for a monster, and this is one of those that's actually I'm excited about. Even though it may seem like something small, this is a huge help in the game. Monster Hunter Double Cross has a special quest involving deviants, though you have to have special tickets in order to participate. Those can be obtained from the postman or Milsey, who can be found at the bar. If you press R, a list of melodies for the hunting horn will be shown along with their effects. Capcom notes that it can be useful for beginners who are just beginning to use the hunting horn. So one quality of life improvement Capcom implemented on Switch is the on-screen keyboard, which is extremely helpful. Now its larger input makes inputting easier, and also the touchscreen can be used when the system is undocked, which to me is a great upgrade over what we've had in the past. The Switch Capcom is also including the same start bonuses as are made available on the Nintendo 3DS, which include Monster Hunter Diary Poka Poka Aru Village DX, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, Monster Hunter Stories, Monster Hunter Double Cross Demo, and the USJ Real Pack. So bonuses are comprised of items, special titles, guild card backgrounds, and more. So also to close this part of our news out, Capcom notes that all DLC previously distributed in the 3DS version will be available at launch for Switch at no extra cost. Future DLC will be provided on both platforms at the same time. So anything that's been released on a 3DS prior to this will be included at no extra cost, and to me that's really cool. It's really exciting. This is one that I'm really stoked to play. I can't wait to see this localized in the West, and it's one that I actually thought about getting once it comes out in Japan for the Switch anyway on my Japanese account. Well, if you like discounts and you like great RPGs, you're in luck. I Am Setsuna receives its first discount on the Nintendo Switch eShop. Now you may have seen a little bit of sales news tucked away in Nintendo's downloaded report right there on your news section of your Switch, but it's not lying to you. I Am Setsuna has received its first eShop sale. It can be purchased now at $26.79, where it was $39.99 originally. The game has also been discounted to £26.79 as well. Now the thing is, this game is absolutely wonderful. It's a super good game. If you have not played this, it's great, and this sale lasts all the way until August the 10th, so you have a good week or so from the time you hear this video to really get on there and get this thing. But this is a great game. It's one that I really can't wait to see even more of what they have in the future. I know Lost Fear is their next title, and I'm really excited about that one, and I can't wait to see what it brings too, because this game was really good, and I'm stoked about it. I don't know if you guys remember the announcement of Gear Club, but Gear Club Unlimited releases its first teaser trailer for the Nintendo Switch, and it looks good. It seems like it's one of the they're really serious about upgrading this game for the console version, and they want this to be the first serious racer on the Nintendo Switch. I'm okay with that. This is one that we're not going to see come out until December, so this is going to be around Christmas when we do see this game, but it is coming this year, and they are very excited about releasing this title. Now, this Gear Club Unlimited offers players a driving experience beyond the wheel of prestigious cars from leading brands. They will have to demonstrate a strong competitive spirit during frantic races to win championships and set the fastest lap times, alone or against their friends. In order to make their cars even more powerful and aggressive, players can customize them from body to engine. Now, if I had my way, out of any racing game I could have redone and redone the right way, it would be Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero. This game, oh man, I have such great memories of that game. The style of racing in that game where you're just like a street racer that you go around and blink lights. And I know Need for Speed did something similar, but I would love to see this game done right, and I would love to see something like that come to the Nintendo Switch. So perhaps, maybe one day a developer will bring something like that. But in the meantime, if you're into serious racers, it looks like Gear Club Unlimited it might just scratch the itch for you. That's one of those things we'll just have to see when the time comes. If you're stoked about Hollow Knight, then I've got good news. There's a little bit more news for you here, but not a lot. Hollow Knight DLC Hidden Dreams will be packed in at launch for Nintendo Switch. Now, there's no release date yet. It looks like they're hoping to get this out by the end of this year, but as of right now, all we know is that Hidden Dreams will be included in the main game purchase. Now, is there going to be a physical copy? I don't know, but what I do know is that this game is really good. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see this playing on the Nintendo Switch on the go. This is just platforming goodness at its best, and I can't wait to see exactly what it has to offer us on the Nintendo Switch. Speaking of price cuts from earlier, LEGO Worlds for Switch will only be $29.99 versus $39.99 on the Nintendo eShop. It will still include 2 free DLC. So for those people who wanted to get this game like me, and they've waited it out, it looks like you'll be getting this for $10 cheaper, also with the 2 free DLC packs at $29.99. Now, this is stoked. I'm pretty stoked about this. I'm really excited because this game is, if you're really into it, which I'm not even huge into Lego stuff, but it seems like they've done a really good job with this one, and I enjoy a lot of their games, despite the fact that they are Legos. And some people say they're like, oh, that's so childish. But if you've never played a Lego game, please do. They're extremely funny, they're very lighthearted, and there are games that appeal to older audiences as well. And if you like creating stuff, this is one I honestly believe is going to be just tons of fun, and I can't wait to play. I'm actually sad that I haven't played it already, but it's going to come. Well, it looks like the cat's out of the bag for Mixed Bag Games. It looks like Forma 8 is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and this is one, it looks like a solid indie game. As of right now, I'm not going to share a ton. You can see some of the video going in the background there, but this game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. This is coming to the Nintendo Switch. When? We don't know, but yes, the cat's out of the bag, just as we have talked about this before, and Forma 8 is heading to the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you've been waiting on Rime, which some of you have, I know that I have, even though I did pick this up on the PS4, I played it long enough to play a Let's Play, and then I stopped playing it because I wanted to play it on the Nintendo Switch. The thing about that is what I played was pretty good, but I don't really feel like that the game kicked in yet, so I only really played about 30 minutes. But what we have is some great news. The announcement that Rime on the Switch will be releasing on November the 14th in North America and November the 17th in Europe. Now, the thing about this is we know they were having issues on the portable mode for this game, and to be honest, it doesn't even run super great on the PS4. So hopefully, they come up with a way to really make this run very, very good, and I can't wait to see it. I want to see it handheld and all that. Either way, I'm going to pick this up and play it on the Nintendo Switch, but I'm happy to know that they have worked out those problems, and they do have an actual release date now, being in November the 14th and the 17th. Speaking of new games coming, Neuro Voider, the 4-player twin-stick roguelike, is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and this is one of those games that you should be excited about. I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, oh man, overkill. Some people out there, they're like, overkill of indies and all these simple-looking games. Where's my adult titles, and where are my photorealistic games? Well, those are big AAA titles that will come in the future, but for the meantime, let's enjoy what we get and work our way up to that as those big third parties begin to sell out. We see Capcom doing it now. We're seeing other companies begin to really start working on bringing those bigger AAAs over. Only time will tell. But for the meantime, how about a game that will allow you to have infinite combinations of robot parts to go around that's procedurally generated and just rock some people's world? I mean, all the gear, everything is procedurally generated. So you know that you're never going to have the same loadout as someone else. This game just looks like a lot of fun. It's honestly one of those that I'm super stoked about, which I get excited. If you guys haven't noticed, I get excited about a lot of games because I love games. They're super cool. But yeah, this is one that you should totally be excited about. And yeah, that's about all I want to say on it. It's coming out on September the 7th, which is right around the corner. September is a huge month for the Nintendo Switch, and this is just one of those exciting things. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to close out with one more piece of news. It looks like the Splatfest is going on today. They have replaced the paint colors with ketchup and mayo, and it looks kind of gross to me, to be honest. I'm not involved in this Splatfest because, as odd as it seems, I couldn't pick a side. Well, that's one of the things. Number two is I'm very busy. I'm having to pre-record videos for this weekend, and because I am going to be going on a business trip this weekend. Also, yeah, it's just gross. I don't eat. I'm weird. I don't eat condiments. So that's just something that's weird about Gamestork. I guess storks don't eat condiments. Yes, I don't know. Well, that's just what it is. You have to accept that about me. And if you don't like that, man, then you just need to go look yourself in the mirror and be like, why do I think I'm so perfect? I'm playing. I'm just kidding. Anyway, that's going to do it for the news today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Be sure to like and subscribe below if you haven't already. Feel free to join that notification squad, just so you get the first views. You want to get to this information first, and that's the best way to do it, is to just hit that bell. Be sure you're subscribed, and you'll get that email telling you that the new videos are up, which they come up every day. I'm looking forward to the Let's Plays this weekend, and I'm also looking forward to a really cool discussion that I'll have coming up probably Saturday. So anyway, thank you guys again. We'll see you next time.